Say nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single.
Now we're cooking. It's a coach. You're immersed in the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, running back Dalvin Cook. He's back and coming off a big game a weekend ago, as it'll be the Oakland Raiders taking on the Kansas.
Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable Arrowhead Stadium. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs.
We got this.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Emmanuel Ogbah just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full all night long.
Now, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. It's long distance now. Let's go to that play.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
So here are the Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. The numbers a week ago for Melvin Gordon. 14 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And they've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll let this go end zone for Green. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think that they come in bunches.
Mahomes firing complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Mahomes now on first down. Caught left side, Williams. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, Hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. A toss play, Gordon. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. 2nd and 4. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. They'll drop the throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, it's Cook. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll look to throw here. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? He said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. On 1st down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble. And you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
Not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Neal. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Normally, that's not the down and distance that you call a draw play. He usually wanted to wait the 2nd or 3rd.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Cleveland Farrell in there to bury him for a loss of 11. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
He's coming. We got double up. Attack.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now this throw caught left side. A big play that time for the Raiders. 49 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Back to throw again. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Here we go.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score?
And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Maurice Hurst busting through to get him for a loss of 6. After the sack on first down, Mahomes, throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his first touchdown of the new season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. That is a dangerous combination right there as we are learning quickly. Mahomes to Hill.
And think about the number of ways that they are dangerous, because Hill can run past anyone, so he can throw it all the way downfield to him. But also on the shorter catches, as we saw here, catch it underneath, catch it in front of someone, he makes a move or uses his speed, and he's still gone. Either way, he can go the distance.
And either way, good luck. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They've got the lead here as they begin this drive, trying to get that bad taste out of their mouth from the loss last week to the LA Chargers. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
15.
Throwing now is Mahomes to Gordon out left.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Maurice Hurst, his 2nd sack of the night. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. High throw, but he makes the catch. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Now Mahomes. Throw left side complete. It's Hill. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Credit the sack to Brandon Marshall. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
And that is caught! Touchdown, Kansas City! A 15-yard touchdown grab, and the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
But he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game. But it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Yo, yo, yo.
Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes able to get this to Gordon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He lost 2 there. And it's third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40. Mahomes now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. 12 more yards there and another first down. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hill. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. On the counter, here's Gordon. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain of 32 that time.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route will...
And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that.
And the Raiders have got him. Cleveland Farrell able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. The busy night continues for Gordon as he gets it here. 2 yards.
Yeah, I've been playing. I'm like a 76 overall. I ain't really been putting money into it. I ain't trying to really put no money into it.
On second down, it's Gordon.
Fam, like that jukebox and like fucking choke the shit out of that.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
As to you said big third down, I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Hey, 15. 44, Mike,
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's
what's going on? I ain't kicking.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. You can tell
okay. I've been in that my career.
Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why
I'm just waiting on y'all for that, my league.
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
That's the first down.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. 3 points.
Oh no, I want to see that. I want to see that. Please let me see that. Hold on, that's first down right there. Oh. Ooh. Fuck it, I'm ballsy. Ah, she's 2 minutes left. It just has to be 2 now. It has to be 2 minutes left right then.
Out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
interception.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Tyrann Mathieu.
Tyrann Mathieu.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill, trying to get your guys
yeah,
down
I see.
It's looking like they're going to come up just
I was still going to try to change it up. This
fuck
up.
And it'll wind up being intercepted.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Shifts past him at the 45.
Ooh, lucky.
Have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Lucky because he was taking that all the way to the crease, man. All the way to the crease. I'm trying to get, we're trying to get Superstar X Factor. And see, I found out how to change the Superstar abilities now. I found out how to change the Superstar abilities. I better see if I can get Tyreek to get that jukebox.
But it'll be second down. So second down.
Let me show my nigga KT some love.
Mahomes now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Neal.
Come on, KT.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
I ain't even showing you no love.
They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Let's get Tyreek out there. Let's see. Okay, they doing man. They doing man. Hit him.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes on the move to his left. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Gonna have him running smoke screen.
Right there, 54 Mike. Yeah.
Look like he gonna try.
Operating from the red zone now.
Fuck it. Just scared of it.
It's Hill. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the
we finna motion you around, KT. Oh, that cornerback gonna be nice too, though. But he manning up, so let's make that corner out of post. Make that post right there.
Intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Brandon Marshall.
I tried KT to get to you. I tried him through good.
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense. And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really.
I'm not letting him get nothing deep on me.
Counting down at 30 seconds remaining. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
You didn't even get the first down. You didn't even get the first down. Let me go to my nickel defense. 3-3-5. Right there. We gonna go underneath because y'all niggas want to be fucking sneaky and shit. Who y'all want to pass to? Oh, how is that not a pick? He pushed me. That's pass interference. Pass interference. God damn. Oh, he got lucky because Ragnar was coming to line him up. And knock him down like bowling pins. You know what I'm saying?
They knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Hey Joe, I finna sim week 4 right now. I don't even think I played my week 4 game. I probably did, but I probably got my ass whooped quick.
So for Kansas
Just to
City,
be honest.
it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1.
But I ain't clean no more. I gotta go. Finna go get that. Finna go utilize Saquon the right way. Know what I'm saying? Got Tyreek Hill too. Finna utilize him the right way. Finna utilize his ass like I utilize him on here. Okay, Kendall Fuller got Harrison Butker, and let's see, let's get Kendall. Get your man better, my guy. Get some more power. There's y'all niggas already. Fuck. There you go. Hey Joe, what happened to the trade? Oh wait, I forgot I'm tripping. Never mind. Let's see here. Leave here. Go to the Gen X real quick. Nah, see, I might do Gen X game here too.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
I didn't play the Titans. Nah, I didn't even attempt to play them. Fuck it. Did everybody else play? Ross didn't play. I don't know if he didn't fix his player. Let's go ahead and advance the week. Or I lose. I don't really give a fuck. Alright, Antonio is frustrated. Hey Joe, you want Antonio? Who you got? type of chick. Hey, fuck on your bitch and you know I'm the man. These niggas away cause they know I'm the shit. If a nigga wants one day, you finna get thrashed. Let's see if I can do something with Saquon. I don't like his, what's Saquon? I don't like his, what you call it? I don't like that spin cycle shit. Oh, nah, he got jukebox. Okay. Let's see, X Factor defense, man. Yeah. I didn't play that shit. Who's the quarterback? Oh, cornerback. I'm tripping. Okay, Stephon Gilmore. Neutralizing him. What? I ain't throwing in the opposite direction of him. I don't give a fuck about him. Beat his pass for 400 plus yards and no interceptions. Ooh, shit, that's a challenge. I like that. Upgrade players. Who I got to upgrade? Malkovic upgrade. Alright, let's see. What we gonna upgrade for you, Mike? Damn, you're scrambling out up there. Let's get it up there, my guy. And what you got? Last ditch, bulldozer, clutch. Right through the fourth quarter in close games, players really can easily enter and remain in the zone. Sleight of hand. Skateboarders, blitz radar. I don't really like that shit, but okay. I'm just gonna upgrade everybody automatically. Shit, fuck it. Week 5. Fuck it. I ain't do it on here. Stephon Gilmore, Aaron Rodgers. They even give me a scout on Aaron Rodgers and Casey Hayward. A quarterback. Okay. Hey man, that boy Khalil Mack a fool on the line though, fam. That nigga had 6 sacks one game, and then against the Colts he had 4 tackles, 4 sacks. It was amazing. Boy, he got 14 tackles, 1 forced fumble. That's what's up. They got Josh Gordon. Okay.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL.
Antonio, I'm not trying to be a little bitch.
Wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas. The roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Houston Texans.
Let's go. Do it.
Let's see. Actually move to the left a little bit. KT.
Here's Dalvin Cook, third
Ooh, that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. I won't do that again.
40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. One play has a pass for 40
do that shit again.
First and 10. Running the jet sweep with Ridley.
Oh, they trying to do some little funny shit here. They trying to do some little funny shit here. Okay.
A very solid gain on that play.
Let's man this shit up.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line.
Don't let KT hit you. You coughing up that ball, little boy.
First down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed.
Fucking up. Oh, stripped him though. Yeah, I did that shit. Stripped him though.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?